It's 10 years since British rockers Kasabian released their debut self-titled album with the massive signature at Clubfoot, and a decade on, well, 2014's been the year of Kasabian. They've headlined Glastonbury, they've played an historic Old Town show in front of 50,000 people at Victoria Park in Leicester, and they've also announced this huge tour. Kasabian play the Motorpoint Arena in Sheffield on Saturday the 13th of December. Do you know what? We just can't wait. My name's Graham Walker, and to tell us all about it, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've got on the phone today, I've got the band's lead singer, Tom. Tom, what have you got cooked up for fans?
Graham, my friend, how are you? You good?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, man. We just what's really good is, mate, is our set list is we can change it around every show. You know, we can play songs that we didn't think we could play anymore. You know, so we've gone back to the first album, revisited it because it's the anniversary, 10 years, and brought some of them old ones back and the list is massive, man, because we can change it around every night, which is amazing, you know.
Is it going to be then a greatest hits look back at the last amazing 10 years?
Yeah, kind of, mate. Yeah, we've brought back a Running Battle, and what else we brought back? Cut Off. We went back for a while, and we've got Neon Noon from Velociraptor, and we're just bringing songs in, gradually, and rehearsing them at sound check and stuff. But like I said, it's nice to have a list when we can just swap them around and stuff,
Has anybody saw at Glastonbury recently? I mean, you're just in the form of your lives. But how do you keep things so fresh and inventive? It's like trying to keep a marriage alive after 10 years, isn't it?
I think. I think the thing is with it. I think plenty of sleep as well. You know what I mean? I mean, we've done. I mean, I've done years and years. I've been on the road with the band, of course. But now we've got a set's about an hour and 40, and when we were kids, I'd say we'd play for 40 minutes and we could take the world on, half an hour with our first album, but now it ain't like that. So yeah, I mean, we keep it so fresh because I think we're just enjoying it. And I think more than anything, I think there's more respect than we've ever had, which is what I think we've been waiting for. Because with the Q Awards the other week, Graham, I just felt we got a standing ovation and stuff, and I just feel there's a certain respect now for our band, a proper respect, which is what with what me and Surgeon have always wanted, so so that's all good.
Well, you're on about you wanting respect, but your albums, they continue to storm up to the top of the charts, including your new album, 4813, and I think that's your fourth consecutive number one. I mean, what's the secret ingredient to making such great music?
Well, I just keep, we try and keep reinventing ourselves, and I was speaking to Serge yesterday, and he said, the next album we're going to be rocky, we're going to do proper guitar albums. I thought, great, see what I mean already. He was thinking about that, not we're going to leave the electronics out of the next record, I think, and just go guitar. So, but we just want to try, change our sound, should I say? But I think with 4813, I think it it reminds me of our debut record a little bit because the electronics we've got on it and the triggers and the sounds. But it's kind of like it reminds me of like a band that has no fear. Do you know what I mean? And exploring, and I think that's what's good about it.
Well, I think keep reinventing yourself. I mean, David Bowie proved that that's what it's all about, and you do that. But I've got to ask you, I mean, you've had some fantastic, massive hits, but Clubfoot, Enemy, one of the best tracks of the past 15 years. They say it's been used in video games, movies, TVs, FIFA, Top Gear, everywhere. What does that song mean to you personally, and will it remain a permanent fixture of your live gigs?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing that kind of distinguished us, didn't it? You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? When we're playing it on stage, the reaction's massive. It's an anthem in itself with the bass line and stuff. It's what should I say? I don't know. I think it's the most, I'd say the most vicious. It's like a snake bite, you know what I mean? When it bites you, man, you got venom in your blood. It makes you go. Clubfoot, and the thing is with that as well, it was an accident. We were doing our music one night in the farm. It was silly hours in the morning, and Carl thought the guitar player then we had a drum loop going around, and then he just recorded the bass. We were listening to a lot of the MC5 and stuff, and and Black Red Motorcycle Club, and you know, it was just, you know, on loop with the bass, and he just hit it, and we kept it. We went, wow, man, what we done there? That was kind of an accident, but we kept it on loop, which was fantastic. So, you know,
I've got to say that these days, you know, do you write material aimed at that big arena audience?
I don't. I mean, I think we've grown because of our, you know, because of our live show. I think I do like doing. I love doing little shows as well, Graham. Don't get me wrong. You know, I like the 500 venues. You know, I love that. I do love that. But I just think it's because of the reputation we've got live. You know, I suppose it's like going to a boxing match seeing our band. It's an event, isn't it? You know, it's not just a rock show. It's a massive event. So, and I think it gets people excited and wounded up. You know.
Not just that. It's not just like coming to a boxing match. It's like guaranteed a knockout.
Yeah, well, you know. So yeah, probably, yeah. Just, you know, that's the way it is, I think.
You're quite clearly an album and a live band. Have you given up on the singles market?
Yeah. Well, I was speaking to Serge about this. Easy did really well. I don't know how. I don't even know how Bumblebee did. But I mean, the singles market is pretty much dead in our eyes. You know what I mean? I mean that for most rock bands as well. But I mean, Bumblebee did amazingly well actually. But I don't think we just focus on that anymore. It's more of an album thing, you know. So singles, like, you know, I don't know. It's for kids, isn't it? And Calvin Harris runs the whole. Calvin Harris, how many number ones he's had in the single charts? He owns the singles charts, doesn't he? You know, so.
Yeah, I know what you say. I think in the past as well, I think you've described like the X Factor as horrible, and it's all about the money. But you know, kids see it as a trying to a fast fixed way to try and make an impact. What's the best way for kids to follow in your footsteps?
I mean, we did it like, you know, like you know, the old-fashioned routes, which is, you know, the old way of, you know, slugging it out and, you know, rehearsing, you know, religiously, like, you know, 3-4 times a week, and, you know, then we got a sign, we got the deal, and we had to go across the country and work our fingers, you know, till they bled, you know, kind of thing, and we just worked really hard, but it's romantic the way we did it. We started in a little tour bus and grew, and then next thing you know, you're at the pyramid stage, you know, and you kind of go, wow, how did that happen? But we're here, and we did it the old-fashioned way, but now it's a lot different, Graham. I think them like, you know, old, you know, it's almost like a fairy tale what happened with our band. It's meant to be written in books or a film, you know, and the rise of us and stuff, which has been incredible. But my advice is, I mean, just, you know, if you do believe in something, then go for it. You know, don't let anyone else tell you anything else. But it's a lot different. But the thing is, we didn't have internet, man. We could put our music out like bands do now. I mean, bands have got that, you know, freedom to put their stuff all over the internet, and we never had that, so we had to do it on our own. But I think it's just more. I think rock and roll is disposable now, or music itself, because, you know, it's just a throwaway. Do you know what I mean? It's quite. It's really sad, actually. You know.
What's 2015 got in store for you?
We're going to headline some major festivals. I think we're going to Japan. We're going back to America. Listen, we've only been on the road since June, really. June, July. We've been on the road 4 months, man. So 5 months. So we've only just started touring, really. To be honest, we're halfway through, or sort of say quarter of the way through it. So I think Serge is he's mental, because he's always thinking about creating the next album or whatever, or some music for a project or whatever it is. He's always doing something like that. But he's on about, you know, he wants to crack on as soon as he can with the next album, which is fair enough, you know. So. Well,
that's great news for fans, Tom. And talking of fans, just finally, what would you like to say directly to them?
Thanks for your, you know, support, and you know, you're the people that make us drive, you know, make drivers onto it. So, you know, they've been amazing, you know, our fans, and I can't thank them. I can't sign enough albums, you know, to say thank you, or photos. So I just want to say, from me and the boys in Kasabian, a big thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Tom. And I'll just remind everybody, Kasabian, you'll be playing the Motorpoint Arena in Sheffield on Saturday, December 13th. Can't wait to see you there.
Hey, thanks for your time, man.